MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Tonight we kick off Week 6 with a great Thursday night matchup, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the New York Giants. About set to begin another week of football, and happy to have you along. We are underway on Thursday night prime time. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll start with a run by Tracy. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. Well, this defense, Charles, really played well in that win a week ago.
But we certainly had a nice conversation with the defensive coordinator, didn't we? And what we heard, I like what we did, but we definitely need more pressure on the quarterback this week.
Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1. Right back to Tracy. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. The Giants at 3-2, a game over 500 here to start the season. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
He'll get that to his tight end, Theo Johnson. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 19 yards there on the catch and run. That early game script that they drew up is working pretty well here on this first drive. Already in field goal range, Charles knocking on the door of the red zone.
You know, Brandon, when we met with the coaching staff, they kind of predicted that they would come out firing like this. I think you and I were a little skeptical it would be this easy. They certainly knew what they were doing in scouting, in preparation, and understanding what their team was capable of.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Dart. On this one, incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
Absolutely nowhere to go with the football, and he's just going to put this one in the Hudson River. Maybe he's a little fortunate he didn't get called for grounding, because that one was well over everyone's head.
Go, Reed, go!
Throwing his dart. He gets this one to Johnson. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that, because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. And you know what else you're looking for? Who are the freshest guys coming off the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys that have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
A loss of 2 yards. It's 4th down.
Dart to throw on 4th down. That's to his running back, complete. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds, right at the 3. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal.
3-yard line.
To throw now, Dart. And this is caught on the sideline. But no, they'll say out of bounds. He caught it but was not in bounds. Incomplete. Down this close to the goal line, first down. Surprised that wasn't a run?
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on first down in this situation because second down, that gives me an option of running play action and maybe throwing it.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
They love to try to take advantage of his height, and I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to run it back and try it again, maybe with a little less mustard on the throw.
This Eagle defense, they won't give in without a fight. This is 3rd and goal. Now it's Tracy. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage.
A loss of 2 yards. It's now 4th and goal.
Hey, check that, street.
On 4th down, here's Dart. And that is caught. He's got it for a giant touchdown. Malik Neighbors with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Giants take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Looking to put a drive together.
Ready? Back row 80.
A quick throw here out to Brown. They find some open field here. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. So the drive takes him into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 down at the 33. And this guy born just across the Hudson in the Bronx, Saquon Barkley. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Well, this defense for the Giants, they were very good last week in the win over New Orleans.
In today's NFL, when you talk about goals for defenses, and you think that maybe you'd like to hold them under 14 points or so, we think our offense can usually get 17 to 20, so that's a reasonable goal. But when you hold a team under 100 yards of total offense, you're going to win 99 times out of 100. And the one game you lose, you'll know who to blame.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he wisely will throw that one away.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in. They just got to throw this one away.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2.
Panther 80. Panther 11. Panther 11. Let's go. Got 60. 65 catch. 65 catch. Ready.
To throw, it's Milton. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
Against a team coming off a win just as your team did the previous week, you talk about being physical all game long. Sometimes being physical is just being on the spot and helping force the incompletion.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
And that's a big pickup of a 1st down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on 4th down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here.
Warriors 17. Cut 19. Mustang 19. Ready.
Throwing is Milton. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 of the 12. A gain of 8 there on the play. And that'll bring up a 2nd down in just a couple. A handoff to Barkley on the option. And he's stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down.
Go.
It's complete to Brown, right side. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. A.J. Brown, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Eagles are an extra point away from drawing level. Elliott good with a PAT. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They're riding a 2-game winning streak into this Thursday nighter. How easy is it when you're on a roll to stay on a roll given the quick turnaround?
Well, you would think it'd be pretty easy because everyone's locked in practice and meetings because everyone feels good about themselves. And for coaches, this is where they have to tell themselves, don't add too much. Don't worry about game plans as much as players. So look at your play sheet and think, give it to the guys who play best, and don't worry about the rest of it.
Now a 2nd and 10. Looking to throw, dart. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. Dart from the gun on 3rd down. That one out wide and intercepted. Keely Ringo picks it off. 3rd and long that time. He was trying to make something happen, but a little too risky.
Well, the field tilted on him, and what I mean by that is what you said, 3rd and long. Got to push it downfield to try and pick up the 1st down. Defensive backs live for this situation, and they took advantage of the young man right there.
Smith catches left side. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a 1st and goal.
Here we go. Here we go. Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready.
Got his man in stride, complete. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5. They'll go with the keeper. And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Eagles have taken the lead. Elliott good on the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Dart from the gun on third down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. It'll be a gain of 16 for number 16.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
Throwing his Dart. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now second down and 22 yards to go. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
And Brandon, how many times have we talked to these rookies out there, and when we finally hear from them that the game slowed down and they're able to handle things? Not so far for this rookie, because right now, back-to-back drives, they've picked him off. Not college football anymore. He's got to find a way to handle what these defenses throw at him.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80. W Lions. Cup 19. Cup 19. Buffalo 18. 18. Pioneer.
Now Milton. That's going to be caught. And he'll be touchdown at the end, but a big play on that one.
Oh, nice job there putting the ball right on the doorstep of the goal line. Couldn't quite get into big dirt, but he got awfully close. Let's see if they can cash it in over the next couple of plays.
Hey.
They'll try and sneak it here. And he is over the line for another rushing touchdown.
Is he a quarterback or is he a tailback?
The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily when you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Throwing, Dart. Now he's going to step up and run. Wide open receiver complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Nice throw there by the rookie from Ole Miss. He's got his guys a first down.
I see a bunch of mean guys in the band at a tie. Going to the west side, giving side eyes. Ain't nobody that I really recognize. Ain't surprised to rock it to the vibe.
Here we go, set. Hawk 7,
To the air, Dart. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
And a nice job by the two of them to not only connect on the pitch and the catch, but to carry over their practice work to the game field. They saw the adjustment by the defense, made an adjustment themselves, and picked up the first down.
And holding it may be the wrong decision as he stopped in the backfield. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And this one drops incomplete, but I think the defense jumped. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Play action. Now Dart. Quick hitter here. It's complete. So nothing doing there. And that brings up third and a full 10 yards.
Give him the completion. No gain. But let's focus in on that tackle. Open field tackling. The hardest thing to do in the game, I believe.
But when you get outside the tackle box, it becomes a numbers game. The defense had more than they could block. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
They'll go. Here's Dart. Throw left side complete. That's Johnson. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on fourth down to bring up first and goal.
At the 8-yard line.
Tag. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Here's Dart. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he will take it all in for a giant touchdown. Jackson Dart, his second TD of the game and 18th of the year. And the Giants get a late score here in the final minute of the first half.
Giants 14.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
On the ready.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
Let's go now.
And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that can change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
Looking here for Smith downfield. And this is knocked away and incomplete. But I think it was a free play. Let's check the call. So this helps to start a drive. After the penalty, it'll be 1st and 5.
19 Lions. Come on. 18 Pioneer. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. 18 Rattler. 18 Mustang 19. Ready.
Here's Milton now to throw. And that is incomplete. The coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Dragon 60. Here we go. Set. Buffalo 18. Cougar 19. Warrior 70. Trap 60. Trap 6. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Milton. Looking deep downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
70 Rangers, step 19.
Here's Milton. He's going deep for Brown. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
They gave it a shot with a deep pass, but it wasn't going to work there. And now there's less time for them to try and get 3 before the half. Let's see what they dial up on this next snap.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. 19 tight, 19 tight.
They'll try and throw for it here. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. Hey, nothing to see here. Just your standard 4th down gain of 28 yards. And the drive keeps going.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Let's go now. 19, 18, 18, pioneer. Go.
To throw is Milton. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's this time for Smith, and it's intercepted. And he's given his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward. He's 2nd in the NFL in interceptions, and you understand why. He plays a game of great intelligence, understands positioning, and has a great ability to break on the football when it's in the air.
So fun to watch his closing speed, and another example of it on that play. And his kick is right there. It's good. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. These offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? Well, a dangerous return man showing it here. And he'll be out right at the 35. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
and they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Got it. Ready? 19 Lions. Hey, smash. Rip Cougar 19. Cup 19. Cup 19.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker. And the Giants are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 47-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's Dart. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 25 yards there on the catch and run. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 27. Tracy going to get it on 1st down. Oh, great effort there. He's going to get this inside the 15, and they'll spot it at the 13-yard line. Nice run. 1st down, Giants on a pickup of 14.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Let's go now.
They'll go again with Tracy. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
At the 14-yard line.
Finding Johnson on the out route. That's complete. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Theo Johnson, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Giants have retaken a 3rd quarter lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that gives them a 3-point lead. The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right, throw it out the window. Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. A big hitter to start the drive has him on near midfield here for 1st and 10. Back to throw. Milton. He delivers another to Goddard, complete. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and
19 tight. 19 tight. Ready? 60.
Looking to throw. Milton toward the sideline. And look at that catch. Dragging the toes. And that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. 12 yards there as they move the chains. Now they'll shift things around.
Panther 11. 79 Broncos. 70 Rangers. 70. Go.
They'll look to throw again. And this one is incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
60 Bobcats. 19 Lions. 18 Rattlers. Warriors 70.
Again, he'll drop to throw. To Barkley on the check down. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
31 yards. That's another Eagles
Ready?
first down.
Barkley is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL. A complete back. 3 down, stay on the field, run it, and catch it. And he gets it done.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
And they're on 35-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And the last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 10 yards, good for a Giant first down.
That's another Giants first down. First and 10.
Here's Dart. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Dart. That's complete. It's Neighbors. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The Giants on 3rd down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. This is 3rd and 7. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. They need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a first here on 3rd down. Throwing his Dart. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And a good job defensively. They stop him short of the first at the 32.
It's 4th down.
Dart to throw on 4th down. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Well, hang on now. We're going to pause here. We've got an injured player. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. A new lease on life after the 4th down conversion. Here's 1st and 10. To throw, Dart. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Well, it certainly appears to me that the defensive guys are starting to look a little bit tired while he still has some fresh legs. Not the biggest gain we've seen on a scramble, but still some positive yardage on a play that initially looked like a sure win for the defense.
Ball at the 14 for 2nd and 5. To throw now, Dart. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3.
3rd and 3.
To throw is Dart. Pressure, and he'll go down back at the 26-yard line. Jonathan Grenard in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. 1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Here's Dart. And it's going to be back Giants go on fourth, but come up empty. And this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
Let's go now.
Their defense forced the turnover on downs. They've got the lead. They're in good shape, but can't go into a shell here, right? Still got to be careful.
Yeah, because they're still a long way away from kneel down time. So they've got to work on getting first down, keep the sticks moving, right? Keep the clock going. And above all, ball secure. Don't turn it over.
From the 29, here's second down and 7.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
Throwing quickly, and he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. And the return will stop right around the 25.
Well, partner, here's where team football gets tested a little bit, because I know the defensive guys were over there chilling on the sidelines, and all of a sudden, they heard the sudden change call because that fumble puts them right back on the field, and they've got to go out and finish the game now themselves.
Absolutely. Nursing that slim lead here in the fourth, a costly turnover. And that'll be incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Under 4 to go now as they come up on second down.
Here we go, set. Drop ball 80.
Now Dart. Well, this one incomplete. Oh, he couldn't hang on to it in the end zone, and that's one that'll haunt you. And now it brings up third down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is third and long. That's complete to his running back, Scatterbury. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Rookie quarterback, rookie running back. They team up there to pick up the first.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there, not just for himself.
And they're going to get to him, a sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. It'll go as a sack and a loss of a yard, and it leads to a second and goal. Now from the 9, here's second and goal.
Let's go.
Throwing his Dart. And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far. And the Eagles are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's the guy in all the commercials now.
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
And he's able to get this across the 10 before being taken down. 11 yards for number 11.
Well, how about this aggressive approach? Got the lead, fourth quarter, continuing to throw the football. Are you thinking about Super Bowl 51? Atlanta had the lead against New England, and they ended up giving it up?
I was going to say, don't say it, but you did say it.
I did, didn't I?
Yeah, anybody watching Atlanta, our apologies. Not liking the look, they'll change the play.
Bronco 80. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Now Thomas will come in motion right. Oh, the motion comes too late, and this is going to be a delay. The delay of game backs him up 5, first and 15.
Here we go. 19, 60 Eagles, 6 Warriors, 70.
Going quickly here to Thomas. And he's out of bounds, able to get it across the 20-yard line.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? Able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
Up the middle with Barkley. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
60 Maverick, 60 Bison, 6 Buffalo 18.
Throwing is Milton. And open left side is Brown. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. Now 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd
Cougar
and
19.
3.
Cowboy 80.
Open man has got it, the tight end. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively, they burn it here with 1:51 left.
A gain of 15. First down, Eagles.
And Thomas has it. Well, the Giants will use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of, until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
We'll get this out to Barkley, complete. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done.
And they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
A gain of 29 yards. And the Eagles first down.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. Now he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
Another yard would probably put this thing in the books. It's 2nd and 1.
Buffalo 80. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Thomas. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it. Elliott now to have the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So the celebration in the end zone, but meanwhile we do have an injured player. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30.
35-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Here's first down.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Throwing, dart. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Reek Woolen. And the Eagles are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. That one looks like he'll throw here. Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's a perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row.
Well, he will bring it back. It's a pick six and a Giants touchdown. Well, don't change that channel just yet. This one may have gotten a bit more interesting.
Put down the remote, put down the clicker. This one looked like it was over. It looked like they were ready to seal the deal. But in doing so, by pitching it around a little bit, it cost them. We could have a great finish.
And they don't get it. They tried for the two-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. So still a chance with just over 20 seconds to go, but they need to get this one back, no doubt. And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. A big mistake in that spot. You got to let it go, Tim.
They didn't give themselves a chance. They had an opportunity, touched it first. Now they're in a really bad spot.
Cougar 19, 18, Rattler, 18, 30.
To throw, it's Milton. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14.
Stephanie! Nike, go!
Well, he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
Dragon 6, here we go. Left it, 19, charge.
So it's a victory here for the Philadelphia Eagles. And you've got to say, CD, it was the defense who had a big part in the W.
No, without question. When you force